What up, y'all? Welcome back, Rotten Metal Garage. I'm your boy Rotten Russ, and in today's video we are going to get this motor slapped together. Here it is. So obviously it is not hemi orange, but it's still orange. Same diff, right? Some of that shit ain't sick. Anyways, now that I got an adult alcoholic beverage, I've gotten half of my pistons in. Got to do the other half. But let me tell you what the holdup was. The bearings that I had originally bought were standard rod bearings. The crank that I got was already milled down, so it's been machined when I bought it. I bought the bearings before I bought the crankshaft, because even if I knew that I was going to go with the 5.7 crank, it would have to have been milled down. So I found out, measured, well, the guy told me when I bought it that it was 10 mil, so they worked 10 millimeters off. So what I did was I had to buy these, which are 10% fatter. Actually they are 0.25 millimeter. So they're oversized bearings. We got liftoff, son. No binding. Spins pretty easy if I could keep the socket on there, but no binding. Feels good. So we're gonna keep on trucking. Here we are on the passenger side, or the right side. 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's grab piston 6. Piston number 6 is right here. Go ahead and make sure that my gaps in the rings are opposite of each other, and wipe it down, put a little oil in it, and get it ready. So what I like to do is I like to put it upside down in the bore. Then what I got is the Marvel mystery oil. They're not sponsoring, this is just what I use. What I do is I'll splash some on the side of it. Oh my god, you just went crazy. Well, guess what? The whole goddamn thing needs to be filled with oil, so calm your tits. Go ahead and run it down into the rings. That way it's also in the bore. Work it around a little bit. I'm going to remove the bottom of the rod, and we're going to compress it with the ring compressor. Alright, so cap is off. Got a clean rag. Wipe away the dirt inside. Definitely do want any dirt. Assembly lube. Ring. Sorry, bearing. Assembly lube. Don't be afraid to get liberal. Okay, so before you put your piston in, there's an arrow. You probably can't see it. Right in front of my finger, there's an arrow on the piston. That arrow needs to be pointing to the front of the motor. tap in. Now it is in. Set that aside. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to flip the motor over. Now I'm going to line my rod bearing up, spin the crank until it fits into this spot, like so. Now clean my cap, lube, bearing, more lube. Line up this channel here with that channel. Obviously make sure all your caps go back on your rods. They're cracked, meaning they're literally cracked. They will only fit the rod they came off of. Now, as you can tell, I did not tighten this one all the way. Always want to work it down. You see that gap just tighten up, and I'm only doing this by hand. Alright, let's give her a couple turns. Here we have 6-1 camshaft. So I am going to lube her up and slowly put her in. I'm going to have to get the rear cam freeze plug in, and next will be the rear main seal. Pistons are in. It's at top dead center. Camshaft's in. Alrighty-o. So I want to apologize. I got into the groove and kept going. Got the timing chain on. Got the oil pump. And I got the rear main seal. I'll probably put the front plate on, paint it and all that, but before I can continue with the back, I still need to put the cam shaft freeze plug, I guess, if you will. Like I said, front of the motor is good to go. Timing set, oil pumps on. Yep. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Stay tuned. I'm gonna keep trucking. It's going slowly but surely. Sorry I didn't film it. Like I said, I got into a groove and I just kept going. So now I'm gonna cover it up with the plastic and call it a night. It's like 3:30.